Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So Tony Bellew is the fucking trending topic right now. But I just keep seeing interviews. People keep sending me links to Tony Bellew and Eddie Hearn. So shouts out to boxing scene. And the interview that I seen, it was Eddie Hearn, and now this is according to him. And I guess this just comes down to who do you believe? You know what I mean? Or do you believe Eddie Hearn? But Eddie Hearn says that he has got phone calls from Team Wilder and Team Parker about a possible fight. Now, both of these guys have fights coming up. I haven't seen anything from Wilder saying anything about Tony Bellew. Now, this is according to Eddie Hearn, man. So I guess, like I said, it comes down to do you believe Eddie Hearn? But Parker and Wilder both have fights coming up. To me, just what we just seen with David Haye and Bellew, no fight's a gimme. Even if it looks like a mismatch on paper or you're not in agreement with it, like the Stavern fight. I'm not in agreement with it, but I'm not an idiot either, man. Anything can happen, especially when you got the big boys in there. Anything can happen, but I'm favoring Wilder in that fight. And Parker has a fight with Fury coming up, not a gimme fight neither, but, he could possibly lose the fight, man. But Eddie Hearn says that both of those camps are looking to get in the ring with Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew right now, he has a lot of options, man. He can possibly drop back down to cruiserweight and, like I said, fight the winner out of Marius Briedis and Huck. Possibly try to unify. I know people brought up the Usyk fight. Think it'd be a good fight. I'll probably favor Usyk in that one. But I know Bellew's one of them dudes. He's very likable. I like his trash talk. I like that he fights with heart. He's just one of them dudes, man, where, at least for me as a fan, where as much as you like him, you'll probably have him as the underdog against everybody, against damn near everybody they're talking about him fighting right now. You know what I mean? And some of you can say, oh, you're just, you don't know shit about, but it's not about me not knowing nothing about boxing, okay? Come on, man. Like, let's stop using that one. But it's just like, physically, when you see Bellew, he doesn't wow you, or he doesn't, his physique doesn't jump off the page. And I know that winning fights has way more to do with just having a great physique. I know that. But I'm just saying he doesn't like leap off the page at you. Like the punching power, although he has, some good KO victories, it doesn't it doesn't leap off the page at you. You know what I mean? But he finds a way to get it done. That's what I like about Tony Bellew. He'll get knocked down in a fight. The Makabu fight, I picked Makabu to win that fight. And early in the fight, I was like, yeah, shit, I'm probably going to be right. Makabu put him down and everything. You know what I mean? I'm always picking against Tony Bellew, man. He's always like, for the most part, these last few fights, he's been proving me wrong. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh, I think he can beat Parker. No, I think he loses against Parker and Wilder. But again, this dude has a way of proving me wrong, man. So, and then somebody was asking me, doesn't the WBC, like if you're a title holder at cruiserweight and you want to move up to fight the WBC title holder at heavyweight, don't they make some type of, don't they clear the way for that to happen? I'm not sure. I have to look that up. I know one of the sanctioning bodies does that. Maybe it's all of them. It could be the WBC. Somebody leave it in the comment section. I have to go look up on the rules. But I know it's one of the sanctioning bodies, or it's a few of them. But I have heard about that, though. About if you're in a different weight class and you hold the sanctioning body title, you can move up or move down to fight that other champion. I've heard that. Is it the WBC that does it? I don't know if it was. I don't know. But I have heard about that from one of the sanctioning bodies. Maybe it's all of them. Maybe it's just the WBC. Maybe it's a different one. But I have heard that. All right. So, but again, I'm just going to stay consistent, man. Like, I'm going to be consistent with these topics when it comes to heavyweights. I want to see unification. That's just what I want to see. Now, again, if you're their manager or promoter, you're looking, for best interest and who will make the most money here, there, whatever, then, you can throw Bellew's names in there. And again, like I said on a recent video, if you want to be technical, Bellew did beat who the WBO rated as number one, which was David Haye. Now, whether you feel as if he didn't deserve it at all, that's fair enough. I'm just going off facts, man. I'm not going off of what we think shoulda, coulda, woulda happened. I'm just going off of that number one ranking position. David Hay's name was right next to that. That's all I'm going off of from the last month's ratings by the WBO. So him fighting Parker isn't too far fetched in my opinion. You know what I mean? Bellew fighting Parker, or him fighting Wilder. I'm gonna look up the WBC, as far as guys from different weight classes fight. But Bellew's not somebody that's on my radar for Wilder, man. He's just not. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It was a good win. It was a great win. Bellew should probably stay at heavyweight since he put on this much weight. You know what I mean? And just try to find a fight. And he's looking more towards Wilder and Parker. It's kind of just a bad time, in my opinion, for me, because I want to see unification. But we know how these fighters and their team and their handlers get when it comes to voluntaries and trying to get their guy the most money and the most high profile fights. It's their job. You know what I mean? And I understand that as a fan. I want, you guys know what type of fights that I want. But, and I hate saying this, but it's fucking true. It is a business, and what us fans want sometimes, a lot of the times, is a whole lot different than what these promoters and managers and the people that are trying to make money off of these events and put money in their fighters' pockets, so on and so forth. Is going to be different than what we want. So, man, you may see Tony Bellew in with one of these guys. Just based on what's going on and how I know boxing is ran, we may see it. You know what I mean? But I'm just getting it out there, man. This is what Eddie Hearn had to say. He said that he got calls from Team Wilder and Team Parker. Doesn't surprise me. I mean, if you're handling these guys, you're trying to find the best options. Not just unify. You're trying to find the best money options for your guys. So I understand that. But if you're asking me as a fan, like, what do I want? I want unifications. So. But you guys let me know what you think about this. Do you believe Eddie Hearn? Do you think he's lying? Parker already came out and said on his Twitter that he has no problem fighting Tony Bellew. Wilder, I haven't heard him or his team say anything. If you guys have, please link it to me so I can possibly do a video on it. But this isn't somebody that I'm going to say Wilder's ducking or Parker. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not going to go that far. But Bellew did put himself in a good situation by beating a guy like David Hay. A guy, whether you love him, hate him, you don't like his style, whatever you think about him, that's totally fine. All right, but he does have a name. He does bring the crowd out, whether they want to see him get his head knocked off or win. He did beat that guy. You know what I mean? Whether he had one leg or not, he did beat him, okay? So Bellew put himself in a good situation. It's just, to me, it's kind of like a bad time for me because I want to see unification. But I'm just getting it out there, man. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you believe Eddie Hearn? Do you think, yeah, they probably just reached out to him just to touch base? You guys let me know what you think in the comment section, man. I'm out.